Welcome back to the Tell All Bench, Season 2, Episode 4. And the topic is, oh my God,
please.
Class reunions.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to leave it high level like that. Class reunions, not zeroing in on high school or college because
I was just going to bring that up actually. Like, why is there only high school, right?
Well, you only hear about that. So, okay, there's the topic. And yeah, I think we hit nerves already. Stay tuned, right? Because you had an immediate reaction. I know y'all did.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So
I know I'm sweating. No, I'm just kidding.
So I want to say, class reunions, yes or no?
No.
Oh, it's a hard no.
But okay, I've only been out of high school for
just doing the math. Hold on.
7 years.
Okay.
So I would have only had the 5-year, which they did host that. And I was like, fuck no. Hell no.
Okay. So let me give you some data. You know, I'm good for my data. Only 25% of the class actually attends reunions.
Yeah.
But those that do, 74% of them really enjoyed it.
What the frick? How?
I thought that was hilarious. But only 25% attend the reunion. So it's basically saying a small group out of the class really goes there.
I have an opinion.
Well, let's go. Is it popular?
But my opinion is that only the popular kids go. Like the people that were in like the football, the volleyball, or just like in that clique. That was like the quote unquote popular kids.
Okay.
That's who goes, in my opinion.
So there's a category of them. Yes. Okay. You're spot on with that.
Okay.
Now,
love.
between the generations, now, I'm speaking now.
Okay.
Gen X goes for nostalgia reasons.
Yeah, I think that's valid.
And Gen Z, you guys right now, if you would be going, it's to compare notes.
Yeah. We like gossip or compare like yourselves to each other.
That too. All of that. Okay. So here's the reasons for not going. The top, let's see, 6 of those. They don't want to have the same convo 47 times. Right? Like, how are you? What are you doing?
Well, that's why I hate like holidays sometimes. But yeah.
Same convo. Well, just hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Social anxiety.
Yeah.
That's for real.
Especially after COVID.
The other thing was you can keep current secretly via social media.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, that's a good way to be stealth and find out the scoop of who's doing what where, right?
But that's if people are posting.
Well, true, but there's why you wouldn't go is if you could go search up whoever you want and look.
Yeah,
perhaps,
valid.
Right?
Very valid.
Okay, the other one for not going is they didn't like high school to begin with.
Me.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
The other option is don't want to do the comparison scene. Like,
yeah,
over that. I don't want to compare like what, yeah. Okay.
See, and I do think that I would only go when I'm like feeling like a badass, like successful. And I could be like, yeah, F you and you bullies. Like, screw you.
Oh my God, this is so juicy. Okay. And the final one reason for not going is they don't want to see certain people.
That's also me. Yeah.
And
sure.
the category there was old crushes, now cringes.
No, that part is not me.
I have seen that though. I'm just going to say, okay, because I'm much older.
Yeah.
So I have seen, So I've seen that when going to class reunions, and then I'll later find out like, what the hell? I didn't know you had a crush on that person. Okay.
Oh,
so I'm like,
finding out
what? I'm getting the tea and I'm this old. It's finally coming out. Okay.
Yeah, and, like 15 years later. No,
and Lord, here's the thing. If you do go and someone calls you by the name that you have buried, like for me, my name, Jennifer, in high school was Jenny.
Ooh.
I know if I run into him in public and I hear Jenny, I immediately know, oh shit.
No, seriously.
I've moved from that name. And so when you go back into a class reunion and across the room is hollered, Jenny, it just
makes you want to cry.
Just sends me off, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God, that is so funny. Okay, so now let's talk, because you had said that you graduated, what, 7 or 8 years? What was your maths?
7
years ago.
29 or 18. Sorry.
Okay, and the thing is that these silly class reunions are every 5 years.
Yeah.
And the 5-year one, the whole conversation around the 5-year is, what are you doing now? Right? The 47 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, then the 10-year, and I have not gone to all my class reunions, in full disclosure.
Mm-hmm.
The 10-year, generally the topic is, or the glow up is, I'm married.
Kids, probably.
I have a home. 15 years, the kids. Talking about the kids, everybody's bringing pictures out, you know. Other back pocket, here's my kids and all my kids. Right.
That's crazy though, because we're only at 7 years and half my class has kids.
Well, seeing it depends. I'm just seeing
not half, but,
just generalizing here. Here's what kind of happens at the 15, at the 12. And I'm not kidding you, that did happen. People had the picture in their back pocket and pulled it out and like,
a printed picture.
Yeah.
Well, that ages you. So.
Yeah, well, I'm old. So, okay, all right. So there we go. 15 was the kids topic. The 20 years?
Divorce.
I
fucking knew it.
Yeah. And then the 25 to 30.
Remarried or grandkids?
Grandkids.
Okay.
Starting to come in there. That puts you at like 48 years. I was like, wow. Okay. And then by 40, everyone's just old. Right?
Like falling over.
They're just old, you know?
No, I feel like it becomes the topic of like who's died.
Well, that sprinkles throughout here too.
You know what I mean? Like that's so depressing, but it's true. It's like every other, like, I mean, every few months you're probably seeing an obit that you're like, whoa.
Yeah, because all of a sudden you're kind of like, yeah. Okay, so the most attended reunions. I gave you
10, 20, and 25.
Dang, you're pretty good. Pretty good. You aren't that good. It's 10, 20, and 50.
50?
The 50-year class reunion.
Girl, how old would you be? Almost 70? Holy crap.
68, yeah. So I thought that was interesting in the fact, if I studied it, I'm like, okay, the 5-year, you're kind of like, it hasn't been long enough, and you still have too close memories.
Yep.
The 10, you get a little bit more mature, a little bit more curious, and you're progressing in life, married, home, right? And then the 20, you've gone through a whole shitload of pain with divorce. So you don't want to show up with that, right? Until you come through that. And then the 50, I think, is when you finally are like, this is stupid. How many of us are left and more of a genuineness connection ones too?
Yeah.
Is how I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird.
And the other funny thing there was like the reunion photo. Since you haven't been, absolutely everyone that I've gone to, which I think is 1, 2, 3, and maybe the 4th one is this year. Everyone, there's been a picture. And oh my God, you just want to crawl in a corner. So the pictures always look horrible. The lighting is terrible.
Oh my
You're
gosh,
scrunched behind somebody and you don't even recognize some people because you didn't talk to everybody in the class, right?
Yeah.
You're like, who's that? Oh my God, that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've forgotten who people are. So I don't know. There's just a lot of angst around class reunions.
Yeah. It's like stressing me out even thinking about it. Because I'm like, well, fuck. Like, I don't talk to nobody from my class. Nobody. 0 people from my high school class do I talk to.
And, you know, why are these things, going back to the 25% attend? I look back on, and the people that I do associate with from my class, we were all just dumb, young, hormonal teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did people love high school? I don't. And I was active in, the sports and all of that, but I am not. Well, I'm sure I am.
I feel like there's people that just peak in high school, though, where it's like that's the most popular they're ever going to be. That's when the most like girls or guys or whoever are like after them and want to date them and like, meh, whatever. Or they were the star athlete and they're never getting that again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the glamoring onto what was. Because it is, okay, one of the later trends too, and I had always said this, because my brother's 2 years older, and so I knew all his class. I played sports with a lot of his grade. That I would find more valuable a multi-class reunion than just my class. And so that's starting to become a trend. And I think it makes sense that the 40-year, there's less. So then people come together and they've kind of gotten over that whole ego thing and what the hell happened? How are you? How is your life going? And whatnot that you just, but a lot of these class reunions are, I think, at least at my age right now, the intent is good, like bringing people together.
Yeah.
But man, as soon as I say that, the same thing is in then the same clicks form. And I'm guilty of it too. Mm-hmm. You get back in the same gathering and you go to the same people, or you avoid people because you're like, yeah, we didn't see things the same way. And I'm sure 30, 40 years didn't change anything.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
But if it could.
Yeah. I don't know. I genuinely don't think I will ever go. Ever.
Yeah,
I think if like your son wanted me to go with him, I wouldn't even want to do that, but I would.
But that's another thing too, a good point that you brought up. Both of my sons, big school districts, haven't heard boo.
Yeah.
So I also wonder, I didn't do the research on that, if the class reunions are more on the smaller community.
True.
Right?
Yeah, because he would be coming up on his 10-year next year. Question mark? Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
Oh, old. No.
And the poor people, like it was great to run for the president and vice president of the class, secretary, treasurer, or whatever. But they get stuck with, stuck with planning these class reunions and orchestrating it.
Yeah. Our class president is in Texas now, I think. Like some different state. And they're like, can somebody else do it? Like, I don't live there. Like, how am I supposed to like coordinate?
Yeah, they didn't know that when they signed up to
be
the president that you get to monitor everything going forward.
We still have a Facebook group.
See that? I just recently joined.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, you aren't going to find me. I will find you, and I want to. I have my select people that I only communicated with. But yeah, so high school, that's what you think of when I said class reunions. Yeah. Everybody just goes back to high school. Okay, so I do want to say your generation, is it just because you're at that 5-year mark, or do your generation just doesn't want to do that anymore?
I'm not knowing for sure because, again, like they did have the 5-year 2 years ago or whatever, and they did it over homecoming. And they just went to a bar, which is fine. But again, like not my speed. And I looked at the pictures and it was who I expected to be there. I was like, yeah, it's the same freaking group of people that are still friends. Never branched out from that. And then they all met up at a bar and drank. Like, that's just not my vibe. Like, I don't know.
That happens with, that same, and this is why I say our generations are not that different.
Yeah.
Because that same behavior, I'm twice your age, has gone on.
And
in
I'm just
our
like,
generation.
ugh.
The ones that I won't forget this, the same thing, you know, like you meet in a bar, blah, blah, blah. And then the group shows up in a limo. And you're
Not
like,
in a fucking limo. Are you serious?
100%. And you're just like, oh,
Wait, like that actually happened?
yes, that actually happened.
What?
and all of us who saw that were just like,
No.
what?
No, that's so okay. Real right now. That is the most embarrassing thing that you could possibly do.
And I don't know if it was.
You and your friends should get a limo this year. Screw it.
I don't know if it was trying to be funny, but let me tell you, the inside of the bar they were laughing.
Yeah.
Right?
They're like, what the hell?
So I'm just saying these same behaviors.
Yeah.
I bet if, we talk to the boomers ahead, they would still have the same stories. So I just don't know if this, again, is one of those topics that it's just the phase in life that you're at.
Yeah.
And then 50 years from now, if you're sitting here going, yep, I remember this conversation. And yeah, we're all just human. We're flawed. And we're just trying to get through it. And I did have something in common with them as a starting point to talk.
Yeah.
But I think right now I've talked to multiple generations on this, and it's a zinger.
It's so funny because I've been sitting here thinking about the like crushes and relationship stuff, and I'm like, there's one person that like we always had a thing for each other. And I just know that his ass would still come up to me. And I'm like, girl, I'm getting married. Like, stop. But I'm just giggling about it in my head. Like, he would for sure come up and then like be friends with whatever. And just like, I don't know. It's so funny.
These things, like, they take you back in time, that nostalgia. But you're not there anymore. And no one is talking about that. Like, can we let go of that and let me introduce you to who I am now? Mm-hmm. Right?
But I think my issue is I don't give I don't care enough to reintroduce myself to people. Yeah, and it almost feels like you're proving it to them or something. And I'm like, I don't care what you think of me anymore. Like I did in high school, and now I don't care. I have my own life, my own friends.
Right. But that's what I'm saying is if we are able to get past that connection, and now this is a new connection. Like, that existed.
Yeah.
I know your name, but here's who I am now.
But I don't care.
Yeah. I just wonder.
Like, I think if they like came through my life, like literally ran into Target and like we ran into each other and like we started up a connection, went to coffee, became friends, fine. Like, right. I'm not opposed to that.
Yep.
But I'm not going to like put myself in a situation.
Yeah.
To then have to like, okay, now I need to be friends with all of you, or like,
yeah,
I need to show you who I am now because you guys were mean to me before, or like,
right. Yeah. That's why I think it's just it's
a weird thing.
See, it's a weird thing. And every 5 years you get tussled with this because mathematically, this would be my 15-year class. This would be my 40-year class reunion. And I see the same reactions all the time, no matter who I talk to.
Yeah, they're like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder if my mom and dad are going to go. Or theirs would have been this year, I think.
Yeah, they would have. Yeah.
So I don't think they did go. And they're still together from high school. Y'all should go.
They'd have a lot of... Yeah. See what I mean? This is just a fascinating topic that goes on for many years.
Yeah.
And then, so high school...
So do they stop after 40?
No, they keep going. I think...
So they're going to have like a 70-year reunion and you're like hobbling up in your little fucking chair and stuff?
I do believe...
I'll go then. That's when I'll go.
I do believe... yes, I know somebody who's gone to... And the class has gotten smaller and smaller. Yeah. So this is a fascinating topic to me.
No, I'm going to go now. I'm going to make it to like year 60 or 70 or whatever the hell. And I am going to go. And I'm going to show these bitches up. I'm going to come in with hair extensions. Like a spray tan.
See, now look, when we started this podcast, it's a hard no. But then all of a sudden you start talking about it. I don't know. It's one of those things to kind of sit with.
Okay, but also, how funny would that be if I never go until 80 and I'm like, woohoo?
That would be something. Now, I also know that there are, which this I never bought into, college class reunions.
Yeah, I don't get that. They're too big.
Yeah.
Why the hell would you do that?
Yeah, there's some, again, I think it's the smaller colleges that maybe that works for.
Yeah, but what colleges are even small anymore?
Well, private colleges.
Oh.
Those are small ones. But yeah.
But still, you're just going to go there and hang out with your friends.
Your friends anyways. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, class reunions. It's something to, the next 5 years clicks around, process it and kind of go, Anything else to close on it?
I think our new statement has to be food for thought. Because I'm like, it's just food for thought.
Food for thought.
Think
there
about
you
it.
Go.
Ponder it.
There's Court and Jen's tell all on the topic of class reunions. And
we will see you next time. I already lost count of how many episodes we're on.
We're just in season 2. There we go.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.